Good evening and welcome once again to the Whiskey House. Gabba, 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 goo. How do you like that? Laurel says, sounds good, looks good. Doesn't sound good. I'm just screwing everything up. Let's try it again. Every night, phlegm starts. Hey, welcome once again to the Whiskey Cowboy Live. Tonight's date is March 22nd, 2026. It is a Sunday. Hope everybody's week has been going fine. Weekend. Oh my God. She says, but the volume was good. I wish the Valium was good. How's the Valium on tonight's show? I have no idea. Have no earthly idea. Holy crapaloonies. Gonna be one of those nights. Hey, Allie. Did you just say yabba dabba doo? I said something or other. I don't know what the hell it was. Whatever it sounded like to you was what I said. And I'm sticking to it. That's what it was. I did say that. Sure. I just fell all over my tongue. I just couldn't get on my God dang. I couldn't get out of my own way. I'm a little bit tired. I've been busy. It's been a weekend. Took the missus out for a drive yesterday. It was nice. And yes, I got the Earl changed in the truck this last week. Okay, so there we go. I got most of my stuff. Man, itchy nose. I got most of my list done. As the missus would say, you worked off the list you didn't write up. I said I was supposed to write it up. Laura says, couldn't tell that you were tired. Oh, goodness. I never made the list. I just worked it off the top of my head. I did not get the truck washed. The weather wasn't cooperative. It was either raining or cold, and it's like, yeah, I'm not doing it. But I did hose it off, so it's a little better than it was. So then we took a drive yesterday. Drove around the state. Had a nice weather. Was crappy. It got better. It started out crappy. It was good to get out of the house. And then I'm working the whole time. I'm like, let's do this and let's do that and let's do this and I got to do that. And I was thinking, yeah, I need an entrance page for my website. So the current design that I was working on was you just go and you're there. And then it's like, okay, then you can go and shop, but you're there. I'm like, I really need a page where on the front page, it can look the same, but on the front page gives you a choice. Do you want to go to shop or do you want my commentary? Now, if you want the commentary, it takes you to the other places. And if you wanted the Whiskey Cowboy shop, you can go to the shop. So that's corrected now, but I got to redesign the site. I lost it. Some of you folks know. Laurel knew, and I posted up on my page today on Facebook. I said, "Yeah, son of a bitch, lost the whole thing." Because what had happened is it was redesigning. It was designing it in a separate site, but it wasn't my main site. And then I tried to get it transferred over, and the whole thing just went. Gone. So everything I put into it, so it's looking a little different. Hey, Peggy. Says, hey there. Finally have a free evening. Good. Welcome to the show. So I did not start my morning very good. I was working in my head all yesterday, and then this morning I got up bright and early and started to do shit and lost everything. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I've been working on that site for weeks. Weeks. Now, I've done sites. And I've done sites that some folks, they don't know them now, but an iteration of it they know. Like I did Swenson Granite's site. They're one of the biggest granite quarries and producers up here in the Northeast. I did their whole website, and it was back, 20 years ago. It was about 20 years ago. I did their entire site. I did a shit ton of sites. So I've designed. It's not like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I can hand code too. Because in the beginning days, you had site builders, you had software, but then they were specially designed for Netscape or Google or Internet Explorer. And I think it was Internet Explorer and Netscape were the two biggest ones at the time. I don't even think Google came out with one. That would have been Chrome. I don't think Chrome was out. No, it wasn't out. But then you had Internet Explorer, Netscape, Firefox, and they all read code differently. It's like, Jesus Christ. So you design it in whatever software, and you put it up there, and I'd keep all the browsers. I'd keep all the major browsers up. Hey, Judy. She says, howdy, all. So that I could then test the site, because they acted different in each browser. So I figured out what was different about them. I'd had to open up the source code, and I'd have to edit the source code to make up for the differences within the browsers. Well, most browsers, they're all uniform now, but they weren't back in the day. What they wanted and how they read code was different back in the day. And there was different tips and tricks that you could do, that, like using a 1 pixel square color instead of a color code. I mean, there's all sorts of tricks that we used, but whatever. So it's not like I'm unfamiliar with how to design websites, but I'm using Wix's web design builder, and that thing it'll do a billion things. It's confusing as hell. It's not intuitive, and the way it layers up is different. I've got to constantly go back in and do tests to see if things are shifting right. It's like, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm back at square one again, except for now, if you go to thewhiskeycowboy.com, I'll show you folks. Okay, open that up. Now I'm going to come back here, see if we internet on, and see, now I'm not even on the internet. Watch this. God. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. So that's the way the site looks now. And as you can go there, it says, hey, welcome to the site. I got a bunch of shit I'm going to be doing, blah, 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 blah. None of these links really work down at the bottom, but that's basically the way it looks. And then you can go and you can go here, and it'll bring it to my Facebook page. The shop page, not my commentary page. But at least now, if you go to thewhiskeycowboy.com, you're going to see something. And folks like that, the pointing graphic. They like that logo. The missus loves it, and most everybody, they're tickled pink by it. They love it. So I'm working that in the designs. Now, y'all have seen, I got the stickers. I got the 3-inch stickers with the Stop It on it. It's the same logo, but it's got Stop It. I got a bunch of those. Folks want some internal ones. They have the sticky on the face, so you stick it on the inside of glass. You look at it through the glass. So I'm going to have to look about getting some of those too. So I'll be offering those. Hey, Kay. Good evening. And let's see what else I did today. Here we go. I redesigned business cards. Here's my new business cards. I'm going black just like before. So I'll have my pointy logo, pointy finger logo on one side, and then the shop logo on the back. Same information, but with the whole address and everything like that. So those will be in probably in the next week or two. So I ordered a shit ton of those. I still have old cards, and they can still work, but Laura says, nice. Judy says, very nice. So I did that. What else did I did? What else did I did? Did he do? Oh, okay. I ordered another just shy of $300 worth of walnut. And that'll be coming in. So I ordered that up. I got my business cards ordered. That logo, the pointy guy, I got that in, I ordered that up. It should be coming in a 16-inch round. I couldn't get die cut vinyl. I couldn't find any place that did. I'm sure they did. All the places they're like, yeah, well, that's all letters and shit like that. So I found a site, and it's actually more cost effective. You know that the print that they have, they put on the back of windows. You know, they've got like eagles or American flags and wolves and running horses, and it's across the whole back window of a truck. But it's got all these little dots, so from the inside you can look out through it, but from the outside you can't. That's what I got. So that should be coming in, and I'm going to put that on the truck. And I'll let folks know and show up pictures when it gets in. And again, the missus tickled pink on all this stuff. She's like, yeah. Juice says that's freaking awesome. Well, it is what it is. We'll see if it works. I know a die cut will work. I've never used this other stuff, so I'm hoping it'll work. So what else did I do? Oh, you'll like this. I wanted to do something special for the kids. And by the kids, I mean my youngest and her husband. And he likes owls, and she likes bats. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make some coasters. But all the coaster designs I can put on wine glasses and coffee cups and stuff like that. So I did that this morning, too. Well, I worked on it up until, yes, Creatures of the Night. Yes. They're a very gothic couple. Okay. So I worked on that all afternoon into the evening just before they showed up. And the good thing is well, not a good thing. She's had a horrible weekend. She's had just absolutely horrible. So she was in a bad mood, and she knew she was in a bad mood, and she's on the verge of a panic attack. And so it's like, so I'm like, well, I wasn't going to show her, but hey, this is what I've worked up for you. Now I'm going to show you folks. Ta-ta. There's the design. Now keep in mind, it's going to have another ring around the outside. I designed them without the ring because I do the coasters first. I eliminate the circle. And then expand it to 0.1 and do a laser cut. But that's why it doesn't have a ring on the outside. Laurel says, love it. Judy says, awesome. I bet she loved it. Allie says, that's awesome. Yes, they both love that. So that represents both of them. That's, him and then her. Because, a bat hangs below the branch. So that's going to look awesome as coasters. And then, like I said, I'm going to be able to put it on coffee cups and whiskey glasses and wine glasses. They drink more. I don't think they'd have a whiskey glass. They don't drink whiskey. Oh, here comes a sneeze. Almost, nope. So, wine glasses. So yeah, now they got I didn't sneeze. Thank you. It was almost there. I got up here, my nose just went all crazy. It's like, holy crap. The missus came upstairs too, because the bedroom's down the hall. And I'm like, man, my nose is just running all over the place. And she's like, yeah, mine did too. So I don't know what the hell it is. Now I'm getting all stuffy. Now I'm getting stuffy and my nose itches. And it's like, this is going to be a wonderful spring. Wonderful spring. So, yeah. So that was the special design that I did for the kids. Now the really good thing is I can do this shit anytime I want. I can just go, okay, I'm going to make somebody for something. I'll do a one run. Well, because I'm a small enough business and a small enough batch of stuff, I can do that. But yeah, so I got another just shy of $300 worth of walnut coming in. I'm about out of the wood that I have, but I got all the coasters boxed up, and they're ready to go out to the shop because then I need to chamfer the bottom edge and then get them sanded and finished and cork put on the bottom, and then engrave my logo in the bottom of the cork. Now y'all saw the horse. Y'all saw the horsey. See the horsey. See if I can get the horsey. See if we can get the horsey. And get the horsey. Get the horsey. Pop this open. Horsey. Here we go. That's the back of my site. See, that's the stickers. Those are my stickers. They're pretty good. They're glossy. I think the next ones I'm going to do matte because the glossy reflects the light. I mean, they look pretty, but I prefer not to have them reflect the light. Okay, now we're the horsey. There's the horsey. Ta-da! There's the horsey. And we discussed this on the last show. It's like, yeah, let's do the horsey. Y'all saw the base image that I'd already worked up. Now there's an issue with this one. I told Laurel, and the missus is like, ain't nobody going to care. Laurel says, ain't nobody going to care. This ain't round. For some reason, she came out just oval. Just oval. Still works fine. It's nice. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to chamfer the bottom because of that. Because the cork pad almost hits top and bottom on it. Not side to side, but top and bottom. Because this is just oval. It's like, you son of a mother. But I was like, I like the design. I'm not going to try to fuck with it. I'm not going to try to squeeze it. I'm just going to, if that's the way she wants to run, and it's a correct horizontal oval. It's not like it's oval from corner to corner. It's squished top and bottom ever so slightly. Think almost like a belt buckle, but not quite. So I do not think that it's going to be an issue. And of course, my dragon, that came out round. That one came out round. Laurel says, stupid autocorrect. What did it say? I didn't see anything, Laurel. And that's the dragon. I love the dragon. Dragon came out great. Dragon came out right. Peggy says it looks intentional to me. Yeah, if I really, I'd do it a little bit more oval if I was truly intentional. But yeah, it's nothing. It is symmetrical, so it's like not a problem. And it still holds a coffee cup and stuff like that because the shorter sides is still 4 inches or just shy of 4 inches. So, but this dragon is spot on round. Anything else? There's the and there's the other ones. So I got some more of these to make. I've got to make some more of these sunflowers and some more of these Crusaders crosses. Now somebody said, "Oh, I like the Celtic crosses." They're not Celtic crosses. They're Crusaders crosses. Now, a Celtic cross would have the circle. It'd have a circle on it. Now I have Celtic crosses, but yeah, these are Crusaders. The Jerusalem cross is what they're called, the Crusaders cross. And of course, this is the batch of all the other stuff. People are liking, they don't have any problem with the maple, but people are really liking the black walnut, so I'm going to switch pretty much to black walnut. I may get into maple from time to time. It's costing me more. It cost me per coaster to make the maple ones. It cost me I'd have to break it down. It cost me about $4 per board difference. Cost me about $4 per board difference. So it's a little cost difference. But folks like them, so that's what I'm going to go with. We got everything. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's it. Okay. So that was that. So I don't think there's going to be any issues there. But yeah, I've got other, I'm not going to tell you, I've got other products that I'm going to be bringing out before the boxes. Now, y'all know I'm going to make the boxes. I need some items that for me are going to be quick, and my profit margin is more. Because these coasters are killing me. These coasters are killing me. So I've got some other, they're going to be nice, but they're going to be quicker, simpler, and some of them no engraving. I don't even have to fire up the laser. Anything that I touch with the laser costs me more money. But yeah. So I've got some other products that are going to go on up there too. And then the boxes are coming, but the boxes cost me more to make. Because I got to pay the bills. Got to pay the bills. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Who's going to make the guess? Who's going to make the guess? I always keep you informed on Facebook. My meta earnings. Oh my God. My meta earnings. Anyone want to give a guess what my running percentage down? In other words, how much less by percentage am I making now, today, this very moment, than I did the last rolling 28 days? Any guesses? I can't even get pissed off anymore. I can't get pissed off anymore. Any guesses? 300%. No, that means I'd have to pay them. 300%. That means I have to pay Meta. No, this is how much less. 80% is a good guess. Yeah, it's okay. I like. Yeah, Judy's like, oh shit. Yeah. It's like 300%. Holy fuck. I hope the hell not. I had a good month. I'd be 300% off of what I made last month. Last month was a good month. It wasn't a full-time job month, but it was the best month that I had. Any other guesses out there? How much the percentage is down from the last roll in 28? Laurel said 80%. It was at what? 71.4 the last show. 71.4, I think it was. 65. Okay, that means that I'd be making more money now because it was at 71.4 the last show. That'd be nice. Okay. I've given folks enough time. Here we go. 75.5%. I am down 75.5%. See, because this is where, see this right here? Boom. See how high this shit was? See how low this shit is down over here? Approximate earnings May 21st, $3.38 for the day. $3.38. My estimated rolling 28 is $287.84. Now, go ahead and take 30% off the top of that because that's what I have to set aside for taxes. And then take, well, not even from that, from this, my intermediary that handles all the incoming, PayPal, takes a slice off the top of that. And then from there, I got to take 30% off of what hits my account. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do the math here. See if we can do the math here. What is 30% off of $287.84? So that's what that $201.48 is the projected monthly income for the Whiskey Cowboy on Meta. They are fucking me. Very, very hard. Like I said, I can't even get pissed off about it. It's so bad I can't even get pissed off about it. I'm fucked. Which is why I try to tell people, send donations. Few you folks do, thank you, and it's much appreciated. But I got 31,000 plus followers. I shouldn't have to rely on Meta. But everybody likes to eat for free. So, like I said, there was a reason why I had to open up the shop. Let's see if I can get some items out there, sell it, and try to pay the bills that way. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. But hey, it is what it is. What you going to do, right? Gus, are you watching? Is Gus watching? Allie informed me that her surgery went well. Good job. Happy for you. Gus, are you watching? See, if he's watching, he'd be watching from the hospital. He didn't get to go home. He might go home Monday, maybe not. Depends. Gus's surgery went okay, but then they tested some stuff, and they got some bad stuff. So they sent that out. Could be a couple different types of infection, and it's in his bones. And depending upon what they say, he might be able to go home and set him up on IV at home and just medicate the crap out of him. I don't know what they're going to do. Just medication and antibiotics or whatever they do. Whatever is going to fight the infection. If they can't, they're going to have to undo what they did. And I don't know what the hell they're going to do then. So, it's all up in the air now. Depending upon what it is, it could be cleared up and other not so well. Allie says, I just took off the dressing and a few minutes ago for the first time. You took off your dressings. Laura says, how's it looking? How's it looking? You're dressing. Was that Thousand Island? Is it Russian? Russian dressing. Is it French? I like French. It looks kind of gross. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. That doesn't tell us much. It looks gross. Drew says, how awful. I will send up a prayer for Gus. Yes, please, send up a prayer for Mr. Gus. It's like, nah, this is not. I called him Saturday. I didn't talk to him Friday. Said he had the surgery on Thursday. I'm not going to mess with him. I called him, or did I call him Friday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, I called him Saturday morning. Allie says, do you really want the graphic details? Sure. Can't be that graphic unless you're a good author. Can you write well? I know I could write it pretty graphic. I don't know your writing skills. How graphic can you be? Allie says, I hope Gus will be okay. Yeah, I hope he will too. My nose itches. Tell us, Allie. Tell us, alligator. Alligator. That ain't no croc. Tell us, how gross is it? I'll take a pic and show you on Messenger. Yeah, let's see. Nothing bothers me anymore, says Laurel. Yeah, it takes a bunch to get me worked up. I got plenty of wounds, and some of them were none too friendly. But I heal up pretty good, though. Used to heal up pretty good. The older I get, the worse it gets. Oh, hell, that ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad. Let's see here. Yeah, hell, that ain't bad at all. I'm going to bring it down here. Going to show folks. Hold on here. I have to open up a new window, and so that you don't see all my messages in the background. And see, there you go. That ain't bad. Look at that. They put her name on it. Look at that. They wrote her name on her hand. Yeah, let's just let's zoom in on here. See, that ain't bad at all. Nah, that ain't bad. She says, no, that's the doctor's name. Your doctor's name is Allie? Or is it A? A with a asshole. Dr. Asshole. What the hell? What kind of a doctor is that? Aaron Vandenboss. Vandenboss. I don't know. Mine's easier to say. Dr. Asshole. There she goes. She's giving us a high five. Woo! Yeah, look at that. Everybody's like, John, stop it. Shit. No, that Laurel says that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. Yeah, that's not gross at all. You don't have any real bruising around the outside. It's not, you don't, no bruising or no major angry red around it. That looks like it's got good blood flow to it. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. High five again. Peggy says, take it easy, Allie. Especially if you're right-handed. Yeah. But yeah, that looks good. No, that's good. Oh, my goodness. we got the message in. We're supposed to have 6 inches of snow today. I said, the hell we are. The hell we are. we got a couple hours of sleet, and then it stopped, and it's about cleared up. There's a little bit on the lawn left, but most of it's all cleared up. It's like, it's like, yeah, we got a message. We're supposed to get 6 inches of snow. No. I ain't got time for that. No. I'm ready for things to start to get warm. Laurel says we had mid-80s today. I really need to mow my lawn. Yeah, shut up. Laurel bitched at me in a mess. Can you believe those hot days? Shut up. Judy says it was 95 here today. But hot. Yeah, no, I'd like some heat. I'd like to get the stuff out and move the truck, move some of my equipment outside to do some Mother Nature work, shop work, but Mother Nature. Allie says, yep, I sure am right-handed, and I've strengthened my left hand in the process that already had the surgery. Oh, you had for both. Both hands. B-O-F-E, both. Just don't ask your doctor to do anything to both hands. Like your birthday, B-I-R-F, birthday. Birthday. That was a yawn. I had to stifle that. Somebody bench. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good, Allie. Alligator. Peggy says, wow, you go, girl. Yeah, this tells you how tired I am. I read that, and I was about to say preggy. Preggy. Isn't that what the kids call somebody who's pregnant? Preggy? Kids used to call us the rents. Allie says, is it still yabba dabba doo time? It's something. Hey, been having the vitamin D. She got the super mega one, just like a billion, whatever the hell they are. That's a small little. We used to have bigger ones, but these are smaller and they got more vitamin D in it. So they got vitamin D and something in it. We've been able to actually sleep at night. Now I still can't. Last night it was like, oh man, I'm fucking tired, and it's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn the TV off. And I said, just you wait an hour and a half. I'm gonna be wide awake again. Sure as shit. I slept real good for about an hour and a half, and then I woke up until after midnight, and then I fell back asleep again. But when I sleep, I get better sleep. Vitamin D. And the now hang with me here, and I'm going to embarrass the missus because it was funny. It was funny. Last week, when the kids were over, and we were discussing the vitamin D and stuff like that, so the missus looks to our youngest, and she goes, "Do you need the D?" And I look over. What the hell? What the hell? The fucking question to ask that. vitamin D. The vitamin D. Does she need some vitamin D? She goes, do you need the D? Oh, baby. Stop it. I couldn't resist, so I looked over at her guy and I looked him dead in the face and I said, do you need the D too? What are you going to do? Roll with it. Roll with it. Allie says, now I get to have an endothermal biopsy. That's not endothermal at all. Not even fucking close. Endometrial biopsy. Endothermal. Yeah, different thing. Biopsy April 1st and very possibly a full hysterectomy, but hopefully just a partial. Nah, fucking take it out. Take it out. Now here's, you probably heard this. I'm going to say it anyways. Ask them about the mesh. And if it's an option, go with the mesh option. And I'll just leave it at that. Your doctor will know. You may already know. Don't know how much you've been looking into it, but yeah, take that shit out. Done. Because I mean, you're already in there. You're already in there. Fuck it. Just do it up. Ask for the mesh. Like, damn, John, is there something you don't know? There's a lot I don't know. There's a lot I do know. Ellie says, you're super funny tonight. No, I'm not. Stop it. Laurel says, I've had everything taken out. No possibility of getting ovarian, cervical. Right. Yeah, take it out. If it's an option, take it out. Did you get mesh put in, Laurel? They give you some mesh? Yes? Yeah. Like I said, if they offer it, they probably will, given a bunch of different factors. Age has to do with it, but Allie's pretty young still. But yeah, if they offer it, get the mesh. They put a mesh in. It helps because it weakens, the woman's weak on the inside, and the mesh keeps everything up in place. Think of it like the wire they put in the rebar they put in cement. It's the same idea. Keep shit in its place. But yeah, get the mesh. Yep. Mesh it up. Hell, they might just offer it now for everybody. They've done that with a lot of procedures. They just, fuck it, let's give it to them. Yeah. It's like, yeah, if they're in there, just go ahead and just, because your hormones and everything, they're going to be screwed up anyways. Now the good thing is you're going to miss a lot of is that the same mesh they put in for hernia? Yeah. Same mesh. Yep. Because it's for the same general purpose. It's for the same general purpose. But most people, they don't think about, oh, yeah, put the mesh. It should pretty much take care of all of your menopause issues, most of them. Your body's still going to adjust because there's going to be some hormonal differences, but the big, long, prolonged menopause thing that women get, yeah, you shouldn't have it. Allie says, my dad had hernia surgery and he's having complications from it. Well, I'm sorry about that. They give him mesh? Did they give him uteral mesh? Have you had a hernia surgery in the past 10 years? And did they give you vaginal mesh? You may be entitled to compensation. You know, before he went in for surgery, you shouldn't have told the doctor, you know, he's a real pussy. They gave him the wrong mesh. Oh. Allie says he said the mesh is moving a bit and it's painful. Yeah, that sucks. Laurel says, Allie, I will message you later. Yeah, straighten her out there, Laurel. You've been through it. You've been through it. Yeah, get it all. Get it all. Get it all out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it done. Yeah. No more chitlins. Get no more chitlins. Chitlins, that shit you fry up and you boil it, and that's okra too. Okra fried boy. Yeah, fried okra is better than boiled okra. That's like snot, you know, when you eat snot. And chitlins is something different. But yeah. You are a riot. No, that's illegal. That's illegal. It is illegal. Oh, you missed some of the good shows. Oh, my goodness. Some of the shows in the past. Oh, my Lord. I about pissed my pants. That's not true. I don't piss my pants. If I was a gal, I would have pissed my pants. I'm sure some of the other gals that were watching almost pissed their pants. We get rolling. That's back when we had shit. We had a crew watching the show then. Allie says I stopped having kids 18 years ago. Well, there you go. Doesn't mean you couldn't have them. You just stop having them. Now you get none more. Like, fuck, no, none more anyways. Done. My youngest is 18. My youngest is 25. 25. In the year 25. She's the only one I can remember the age of. That's it, because she was born year 1. Year 0. She was born year 0. Born year 0. She is a true millennial. It's like, how old is she? Well, what year is it? She's 26. She ain't 25. She's 26. Holy shit. See, and I just said I remembered. No, she's 26. Laurel says, my youngest just turned 35. That's about my median age of my kids. Somewhere around there. The oldest is 42. No. Don't keep track. I should stop counting after that one. Fuck that. Allie says, good. I don't want no more crotch goblins. Oh, my goodness. Crotch goblins. Crotch goblins. And they write books about that. They were in The Lord of the Rings, right? The Lord of the Rings. The crotch goblins. The crotch goblins are attacking the south wall, sir. My lord, the crotch goblins are at the gates. Rugrats, crotch goblins. What else? What do they call that? Allie says, I love my kiddos. My grandkids are more awesome than well. So we got crotch goblins, rugrats, carpet. No, I was going to say carpet munchers. No, that's a lesbian. God, carpet something. I don't know what the hell. I'm tired. Folks. Help me out here. What are some names we call kids? Stop fucking laughing at me. Next, I'm gonna have Alzheimer's and shit. I'm gonna have the whiskey cowboy freaking dementia show. Who the hell are all you people? What are you doing in my house? Get out of here. Crumb Cruncher. Crumb Cruncher. Ankle biters. Yeah, there we go. Ankle biters. Or is that just puppies? Well, yeah, I know small dogs are ankle biters. Yeah, I guess your kid, if your kid's going around biting people around the feet, they could be ankle biters. But yeah, normally that's ankle biters are little dogs. Little dogs, unless she a bitch. My kid's a bitch. My daughter, she's only 3. She's such a bitch. She's an ankle biter. No, that's dogs. Laurel, that's dogs. What's some other names? Some other names for those kids, for little kids. I don't know. Better stop before I get my show canceled. Say, Mr. Cowboy, or is it Whiskey? We've received a few complaints about your show. Laura says munchkins. Yeah, munchkins. Monkeys. Call them little monkeys. Monkeys, munchkins, midgets. Midgets. I don't know. Y'all wear me out. Yeah, I was looking at horses again the other day. Beautiful horse. And I think she was like, he. I'm looking at Geldens. I think 15. Is 15-1 to 15-3, I forget which is. It's just over 15. Allie said, thanks for the laughs. I really need that. You're welcome. So it wasn't a very big horse. And you go 15, that's a big horse. No, I'm 6'4", so it's not that big. 17, I'd look proportionally on a 17. But I don't want a 17. That's too tall. I need something a little shorter to the ground. Ideally, for maneuverability, we're looking at, 14.3, 14.5 would probably be great up here. But that's a bit small for me. I don't want to be dragging my feet. So 15, it was a 15-1 to 3 or something like that. But whatever, doesn't matter. Beautiful horse. But it was like 1,200 pounds, something like that. See, that's what I need. It's not just the height. It's a height to weight ratio. It was like 1,200 pounds. So it was a good built horse, not fat, good built horse. But now had Big Iron was the song on it. So I'm like, oh yeah. So I went on YouTube and I grabbed Big Iron, Marty Robbins. Marty Robbins. And then I posted it on my page, Big Iron. And I got to doing stuff, and I'm like, what the hell do I got Big Iron in my head for? I'm like, oh shit, it's the other tab. I was looking at the horse. But yeah. So yeah, every once in a while I go and I look for the horses. Anywhere between a 4 and 10-year-old. Somewhere in there. 10 to 15, you get a good horse, but with the horses going to 18 to 20, sometimes 23, depending upon, you can't work it too hard after your 20s. You get to go up to 25 as long as you're not like trying to race it or anything. But 4 and below is a bit green, and that's fine. But you can get a good trained 4. So I look anywhere between 4 and 10, somewhere in there. 15 hand-ish, maybe a bit taller. 1150, 1200 to 1300 in shape. It's a good strong horse, good stout horse is about what I look for. Got to keep the dreams alive, folks. Keep the dreams alive. Yep. need certain things. They got to be trained right. And one hand rein is good. One hand neck rein is good. Okay. Neck rein is, they feel the pressure on the side of the neck. In one hand, you don't need to do it on both, but whatever. One hand neck rein. Bridleless is even better, but I don't care. I'd work on that. Move off the leg. They got to be able to move off the leg. If they don't, they're too green for me. I just got to be able to move it. I got to be able to drive the horse. Got to be able to give it my input and let it go. So I got to be able to move off the leg. Can they open a gate? Simple things. Move laterally smooth. I watch them move laterally smooth. Some will move laterally, but they're wonky. You got to move laterally smooth and off the leg. But yeah. But yeah, you can get some good horses out there. And I don't care whether they're purebred or whether they're grade. Grade just means that it doesn't have papers. It's a paperless horse. So I don't care if it's grade or not. You get it cheaper usually. Grade versus purebred will usually be cheaper. Not always. But another thing that indicates is how much time they've had training. The more training, the more expensive they tend to be. And for most folks, I'd say invest in the trained horse. And make sure that you know that they're trained well. And don't buy off a picture. You make them say, hey, we're in the modern age. I don't care. Take your fucking cell phone out there and you have somebody ride that horse around. See it move. See it do the things that it says it can do. Yes, sir. And the good thing is, again, we're the modern age. Every cell phone can do that shit. So you just hit record on your cell phone. Watch Jim fucking do his thing. Speaking of Jim, how's Jim doing? He playing a video game? Hope it's better than that. Mario Party. I guess the kids had friends over. Or they went to friends or something like that. They had a shindig with all of them playing that game. It's like, oh, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. They didn't ask to play it this time. Oh, goodness gracious. We had chicken and snot balls for dinner. God, I love that. And she did a great job. It tasted wonderful. Chicken and dumplings, folks. By the way. Allie says he's napping on the couch, and he smiled and waved. Hey. Yeah, chicken and dumplings. And a beer. And a beer. He is tired from work. I get tired. As in, I get, in quotes, tired. I understand tired. Work or no work. He's getting to be an old feller anyways. Take it easy on him. He's probably flipping me the bird right now. Fuck you, John. Don't break a hip, Jim. Roll off the couch very carefully. Make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground. Allie can't lift you up now. She's hurt. He actually agreed with me. Yeah, see? Fuck it. Do I get a free meal out of it? That's fine. That's fine by me. You get past a certain age, and it's like it's always the same questions. Are you a member of the AAA or AARP? Yeah. You get a discount. Good. Oh, okay. I'm fine. I would say I'm to the age where I tell people, don't run from me. I ain't going to run after you. I'm going to shoot your ass instead. But hell, I was doing that in my 20s. So ain't nothing changed. I'm going to fucking run after you. You're fucking kidding me. I hate running. I was very good at it. I hate running. I just hate it. He gets his senior discount when he asks. Yeah. I never ask for anything. I don't even ask for military discounts or anything. I guess not in my nature. Not in my nature. I got my veterans plates on my truck and stuff. And I don't wear generally. I did at work when I was selling guns. I wore my veteran stuff. But aside from that, it was never my thing. It's like you go to my page. I don't put it in my people's. So I have people, you didn't fucking serve. And it's like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Good luck with that line of thought, jackwagon. Good luck with that. Yeah. I don't put my credentials out there whenever I make commentary that's not needed. I'm either correct or not. I'm either correct or I'm not. My credentials have played a part in forming my ideas and my knowledge base, but that's not what makes me right. It's not what makes me right. Right is right. Allie said my son just got home, and I showed him my hand. He thought it looked cool. Yeah. Ms. Frankenstein. See, I am a monster. And they did the mash. They did the monster mash. They call me Frankie. Hey, Frankie. It looks cool. You tell the doctor, big stitches, I want scars. Scars are cool. No, I got fucking scars all over the place. Oh, my God. Allie says, wow, good impression. What impression? I didn't do any impressions. What the hell you're talking about? Don't know what you're talking about. The cowboy does not impersonate anybody, anything, anytime. I have no idea what you're talking about. But, yeah, scars. Scar. He's the lion. He's a lion from Lion King. Scar. Scars. He led the hyenas, or so he thought. Speaking of Frankenstein, how is the Frankenziebo? She looking great. She's looking really great. Held up great in the wintertime. No issues. I was just telling the missus, hey, we got to get out there. It's warm enough. It's warm enough again. We just, in the dead of winter when it's really super windy, and we've had a cold winter, we just didn't feel like sitting out in the gazebo, even with the fire on there. But it's getting there now. It's like, yeah. But yeah, the Frankenzebo's doing good. The Frankenzebo. She ain't ugly. I mean, she is, but she's not. It's a redneck. It's a redneck thing. It's a redneck thing. Does its job. It does. It does. It's comfortable sitting in. You turn little lights on. And have the fire going. A little bit of music playing on the cell phone. Like, yeah. Drink some whiskey. Or might also, when it's warmer, bring out the guitar and my amp and throw some backing tracks on there and play out the Zebo. In the Franken Zebo. Allie says, sounds really nice. It is. It's peaceful. It's, again, it ain't it ain't the Hilton. It ain't the the Ritz-Carlton. It's let's see if I can pull up a Franken Zebo. Let's see what we got going on here. See, there I am sitting out in that's my spot. I'm over by the door. And got a stack of wood across the back other side wall. Sitting in the Franken Zebo with a fire going. Here's another one. There's another one. Ooh, with a fire going. Ooh, now it's a fire. Let's see if we got another. Allie says it doesn't have to be fancy to be comfortable. No, it doesn't. Just needs to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, here's another one. Ooh, had less wood back then. Back there. Fire going good. Oh, yeah. Now, let's see if we got another. Oh, this is my youngest. Halloween. One of my sides. She's a character. She is a character. And this is the Franken Zebo when we had the square pit still in it. As you can see, it's burned all to shit. You can't see much. Do I have another? I thought I had a video. What's this? Let's see here. That's inside, but I had a bunch of grass. This is all gone and full of damn wood now. Let's see here. I thought I had I did a turnaround. Oh, here we go. There we go. This is inside the Franken Zebo. See, there you go. Of course, see, this piles up to about here now. It's about 2/3 of the way up. At least half to 2/3. I sit right here. That's my chair, right here. The missus sits right here. The kids and guests sit over here, and then if we have other guests, they're right up front here. But this is the Franken Zebo before. You might notice that that now the front, I've got a big door here. I got a big door here. So the white tarp that goes around goes across the front as well with a hinged door. Allie says super nice. Oh, it's Peggy says looks great. Yeah, it's okay. It's redneck. Ain't a square or plumb fucking line in that thing, but y'all know the history of it. And again, it's in the front. It's the front over. Let's see here. Let's see if I got another one. I thought I had a. Let's go here. Let's go. Franken Zebo. Let's see if we got anything coming up here for the Franken Zebo. There's the video. There's that. Now, see, this is all covered in here now. That's like that. That's me sitting inside it. That's me sitting inside it. That's me sitting inside it. This is with the cover. Gus helped me with this. This is off of his barrel. Allie says, I want one. They're nice to have. So, and it keeps the rain off you when it's raining. Yeah, this is the bottom of a barrel. And I gave him a hand, but he did most of the cutting. He did the cutting around. I was just there for emotional support. The cover on my pit. And there's my pit. East Oak. East Oak, great value. Cost less than the Solos and burn better. So they cost less and burn better. So definitely look into East Oak smokeless fire pits. They're absolutely wonderful. There's more inside the Frankenzebo. Yeah, so I guess I thought I had posted up pictures of the outside of the Frankenzebo back a while ago. Okay, there's only one there. That's my hoop shed. Love that thing. Love that thing. Got my canoes in here this way, and it's all packed up. I got to redo it and then pull this and restring it tight again. But yeah, that's the inside. Minus, again, you got to imagine there's a front side to it now with a big door. Allie says, Jim and I have to wait until we have our own home to do any of that. Maybe someday. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And anything that you can have that's fixed, the little ones that they're about this size, but they're made of really flimsy material that you can get and put them together. They look nice. They do not hold up to a windstorm and snow. Hence the Frankenzebo, because we started out with, 2 of those other ones. And then I built the Frankenzebo up around an existing one. Now it's all gone. There's not a single part of the original gazebo there anymore. None. But yeah, we love it. We sit out there. You don't see the neighbors. You're in your own little world. Your own little world. It's nice. It ain't much, but it's ours and we enjoy it. So, fuck it. Yes, sir. Wow, it's only 9:15. Holy shit. Yeah, it's been a long time. Long time. I could have sworn. Let me see here. I'm going to see whether I got something here. Go on here and see. Check someplace else. Let me see here. You're going to like this one. Yeah, you're going to like this one. This is the beginning. I'm going to show you the beginning of the Frankenzebo and why it's the way it is now. Oh my goodness. But I've got no other better pictures of it, but okay. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. So there we go. See, these are nice. These are the kind that you get. This is partially. You can see see these wooden braces? See these wooden braces? So this is already seen. Oh, fuck the wind. This has already seen it. And I ran. These were put up in a windstorm to brace it this much. But you can see this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the Frankenzebo. This is our second gazebo of this type. They're really nice. In the summertime, no wind. Okay, you ready for you're ready for midwinter? Y'all ready? Everybody's quiet. Y'all ready? I ain't going to switch until somebody says, okay. Ready? And Allie says, yes. Okay, here you go. Boom. Hey, where's the fucking top of my gazebo? Well, it's all on the inside of the gazebo. The snow just freaking caved the whole damn thing in. Oh, and this grass shit here, this is gone. This is decorative grass. Whoever owned the place before, it sort of looks okay in the summertime. It's tall, it's decorative grass. It's not just uncut. It's a decorative grass. But yeah, this it's hurting. It's so now you know. Lots of snow. Yeah, enough. It was enough. This winter. Oh, let me pull this up here. This is the Frankenzebo circa two years ago, I think. You can see, yeah, it's got to be 2 years ago because I don't have a bar across the wall area, but I got four corners. I got the new roof. I got the tarp going across the very top. This was very nice too. So that was fun, and it's got our square fire pit. So this is circa, again, 2 years ago, at least. I can tell you exactly when the hell this was. It's like I'm guessing here. No, this was November of 2020. So that was 6 years ago. So we've been in Frankenzebo Stage 2 for, wow, I didn't even realize it had been that many years. The Frankenzebo's been in Stage 2. And now she's just fully decked out. But you can see in that picture, let's go here. If you look closely on the corners, let's see if I can go blow it up here. There we go. Blow it up here. You see these? It's still got the metal sides. So this still has the metal sides. It's got the metal bars across the top here by the 2x4. But it doesn't have, after this, there was another bar going across this way, horizontal. Bracing done on it. And the same on the opposite side. Now I've got full top and bottom all the way around. I got the full studs running vertical. Allie says, you got all our snow this time around. The inland, northwest, got pretty much nothing. We got maybe 3 windstorms. Yeah, we had shit tons of windstorms and snow. Super cold. It was a cold winter. It was a cold winter. Yes, indeedy. Allie said they had a warm winter. We didn't. It was cold. It was cold. So now you know. Now you know the progression of the Frankenzebo. Just what was needed at whatever time. And yep. Yes, indeed. I'm going to do a whole new skeleton area for the chicken run and coop this spring and summer. Allie says, nice, thanks for showing the pics. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, hell, that black SUV, we ain't had that. We ain't had that a while. We ain't had that a while. That was a GMC Envoy Denali, I think it was an Envoy Denali. Nice little SUV. We had a red Ford not the Excursion. The Ford what's the one that's not the Excursion? Ford God, I'm drawing a blank. Help me out here. Laurel always helps me out. Laurel, help me out here. Ford whatever it is. It's not an Excursion. Excursion's the big motherfucker. I like that. Explorer? Is it the Explorer? Okay, Ford Explorer. It's a full size. Big truck. But yeah, we had a red Ford Explorer. Burgundy. Nice. I like that. Like how it drove. Yeah, Laurel says Explorer. So we had that. That was nice. Before that, we had a Dodge Durango Gen 1. You know, the one with the rounded, it looks like a semi-truck front end. Love that thing. Loved it. Horrible on gas. But she was planted. Oh, she drove great. Heavy, planted. And it had the biggest engine in it, of course, just because it happened to me. Love that. And before that, we had a Dodge Caravan, back when it still had only door on one side, sliding door on one side. Love that. V6 engine. Hey, I had a shit ton of kids. And, yeah, she moved. She was nice. And we had our toy cars. We had the Mustang as a spare car and a Mustang. Had a Dodge Shelby Daytona. That thing was... We talked about that in the last show. That thing was fast. And my 87 GMC Stepside. Oof. God, I love that truck. Of course, it was only a two-wheel drive, but it was a Southern truck. That was my Okie and Louisiana truck. Louisiana. And had a Cordoba. The missus says no more Cordoba. Like, don't you want me to get another one? She's like, no. Cordoba. And I had a Pinta. I drove a Pinta for a while. So bad I had to tie the back bumper on with sheets. It's pretty nasty car. Got me where I need to go, though. But yeah, I had a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I got no brand loyalty. I get what I can afford and does what I need it to do at the time. Yeah. Yep. Never had a brand new car. Never had a brand new car. Oh, we got Zippy too. But Zippy's the missus's SUV. Zippy's a Chevy Trax, all-wheel drive. A nice little car. Great on gas. But my youngest, she drives that around. We haven't had Zippy here since we got the truck. As soon as I got the truck, we said, because she was borrowing the damn car all the time. It's like, why don't you just... Then she was borrowing it during the week and dropping it off during the weekend. It's like, well, why don't you just fucking keep it? Keep it there. So she's had Zippy. She's had Zippy since, May. It's almost a year now. March, April, May, maybe April or May of last summer. Allie says, I got my grandparents' teal Dodge Caravan with a one sliding door and the seats that could be taken. Right. I lost it in a car accident, and that was my fault. I checked it I called it the granny van. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't tell you that I'd take all them fucking seats out, all those seats out, and just stack that thing full of wood. when we were in, yeah, I went scrounging for wood, and did we seats out? Oh, she said, not your fault. It wasn't your fault. It was your fault. It was not your fault. Oh, I read it wrong. Sorry. I read it right. It was your fault. No, I'm sorry. Okay, it wasn't your fault. Don't beat me up. I'm frail. I'm a delicate butterfly. Yeah, you can believe that. But yeah, love the hell out of that van. We drove it until it basically the frame rusted out. That's the only reason why we had to get rid of it. You know, driving in the Northeast, they put too much salt on the roads. But yeah, take the seats out. Laurel says, Allie, he skips words all the time. Do not. I can't read. Allie goes, still not happy that I lost it. It was the best vehicle I ever had. No, they were great vehicles. You know, people they talk shit about them. No, those Dodge Caravans, they were great. They didn't have all the bells and whistles. They weren't the most high end, but they had a good, strong engine for what it was. You could load the shit out of them. And like I said, you can just take the seats out and use it as a damn cargo van, which I did. Yeah. Love that van. You two stop it. They're ganging up on me. They're ganging up. Judy, you going to let them do that? Peggy? You going to let them do that to me? That's darn right mean. That's cruel. By golly. Looking at the river. The ice is out most of the river. Allie says for a 95, it did have all the bells and whistles. Oh, did it? Yeah, ours didn't. Ours was a base model. Judy says, yes, it saves me the time. Oh, my God. E2 Brutus. I got stabbed in the back. Oh, God, I felt that one. That hurt. I'm going to have to tell the missus about this shit. It stabbed me in the back. Oh, my goodness. Didn't see that coming. Thank you. You slippery, slimy snake, you. Do you want me to mail that knife back to you when I dislodge it from my spleen? I think you hit down by the spleen someplace, and that hurt. Judy says, "Don't tell on me." Oh yeah, she gonna be watching. She gonna be watching the show tomorrow. She does it. She does it every morning. She lets me know. Allie says, for being tired, you're hilarious. No, stop it. That's when I'm most funny. No. I either get happy or I get miserable. Those who've been following, Y'all seen it. Some of y'all seen both of it. John's fired up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm a funny guy. I got a good sense of humor. Man, the customers loved me. When I was selling guns, the customers loved me. They loved me. Peggy says, I love my Saturn View until it had to scrap it for the frame rusting. Yeah, and even though it took care of it, yeah. We'll never buy another GM. Look, depend upon where you live, that's going to happen. Allie says, I've seen you get angry before. You've seen a little. Laurel, tell him. You've seen a little. You've seen a little. I've pulled my punches. Every time you've been on the show, Allie, I pulled my punches. Some of them folks out there, they've seen me go full. It's getting hot. It is getting hot. Laurel says you ain't seen nothing. Now, and I'm a fairly even keeled kind of guy, but I can go hot. Now imagine me in person going hot. It's like fucking just find your own way. Just back up. Judy says absolutely not. Yeah, I've gone hot a couple times on the show. Oh. Laurel loves it. It's like, okay, let's go. Fired up. Well, that's that one. Back up very slowly. That's right. Back up slowly. Move away. Find your way. Just let him do his thing. I'll be fine. Just don't be jumping into the fire, and don't be thinking you're going to be a firefighter. when the cowboy gets hot, you think you're a firefighter, you're going to get fucking burned. The best thing is let it die down. It'll be fine. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Oh, goodness. Hey, spice of life. Allie says, since you're 6'4" and I'm 5'3", I would never get in bad side face to face. Judy says, find a corner and sit and stay very, very quiet. No movement, no noise, no direct eye contact. You want some? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, just like my son. Oh, you think? I never got that mad with him, though. I never did. There's times he pushed things, and it's like, okay, let's go out back. let's go. Do not poke the cowboy. No. And Laura says, don't poke the bear. Yeah. What bear? Yeah, you're looking at it. No, I'm a nice guy, though. I mean, I'd rather not be pissed off. I'd rather, I'm a jovial guy. I got a good sense of humor. I try to exercise a lot of grace, and I give people a lot of chances. I can be abrupt. I can be straightforward. Yeah. What's your fucking point, Jeff? Okay. Jeff. Yeah, after that motorcycle thing, he didn't come back to the show. Allie says, I've seen you kind of mad, maybe super irritated. Yeah, you've seen me irritated. You've seen me a little bit raw. Not full bore. But yeah, he didn't like me. Tell him you need to go to bed. He says, I need to go to bed before I get to, yeah, you need to go to bed, Jeff. See, here's the thing. It was all, do y'all remember what the disagreement was about? Do y'all know what the disagreement was about? Judy says Jeff was something else. He was funny. He was funny. I think he had a good heart. But do y'all know what the disagreement was about? Do you remember? I do. Peggy says vaguely. Laurel says I don't even remember. It was about loud pipes save lives. Motorcycles. See, guys that put big loud pipes on their motorcycles, they are under this myth that loud pipes save lives. They don't. Says, oh, but you can hear them. Yeah, you can hear them when you're outside. When you're driving, you can't hear them. I don't care how loud it is. Or sometimes you can hear it and you're like, where the fuck is it? That's not saving a motorcycle driver's life. And normally that's because there's someplace in front of you anyways. And I tried to explain them about the physics of sound versus, direction of travel. And I explained to him. I said, you can have an emergency vehicle coming up behind you running code 3. That's everything on, lights, siren, blaring. And you won't fucking hear them until they get right on your ass. You'll notice their lights, because we're a visual creature. You'll notice their lights before you'll hear their sound most of the time. Okay? More so if you're traveling in the same direction. Laurel says, you were correct. I know I was fucking correct. And I explained that, and he goes, no, I was on a highway, and this is the example he gave. And all of a sudden, I heard a crotch rocket come screaming by me, and I didn't know he was there until he passed me, and it was really loud and it startled me. I said, you proved my fucking point. How the hell was that loudness of that bike going to be a safety factor for him? You didn't even know he was there until he was right next to you. Proved my point. Allie says, I remember some guy trying to change the subject because he was upsetting you. You asked what coffee you were drinking. He asked what coffee you were drinking that night. That's the only show I saw that you got mad. Oh, that was, yeah. No, I was being nice to him. Kay. Wasn't that Kay? Hey, Kay, you on the show tonight? Did Kay? Yeah, Kay came to the show tonight, didn't he? Let's see if I can scroll up here and see if I can find it. I thought he fucking came on the show tonight. I can only go back so far. Yeah, Kay. Yeah, that was Kay. I'm pretty sure that was Kay. Kay, if you're still watching, that was you, right? Laurel says, oh, that was a big nothing burger. Yeah, that was nothing. That was nothing. No, yeah, that was nothing. But yeah, and then Jeff, he was like, oh, you're a liar. And when he called me a liar, it's like, oh, because he was saying I said something I didn't say. See, you're a liar. It's like, no, I don't fucking think so. You can call me a lot of things. You can call me a racist. You can call me sexist. You can call me a homophobe. You can call me, you can call me a fascist. You can call me a Nazi. You can call me whatever. Don't call me a fucking liar. I take that shit personally. No. Uh, Judy says yes, and you and Kay do that from time to time. Yeah, that night she saw that. That's about the sternest that I've gotten with Kay. But yeah, I square up now and again with him. But it's fine. It is what it is. Allie says, well, that's good. I prefer happy, funny whiskey cow. See, that's another thing too, that the people go to my page, or they see something and they don't really follow, or they don't follow along. Most of the time they don't follow, and they think that, oh, I'm just a fucking pussy pushover. You know, don't confuse me being civil. Don't confuse me being sensible and having goodwill with, I'm going to put up with their shit, because no. The missus will tell you that. No. And she knows when I'm about to go out, especially when other people, she knows. It's like, oh, here we go. She's watched the shows too, and she gets to this. She's like, oh, shit's gonna get real here real soon. Oh well, it is what it is. But what was I saying? Yeah. And they confuse. They think they're going to it's like, no. Number one, my page and my content ain't like any other page out there. I don't put up with shit. I just don't. And it's not yours. So what gets me, it's not fucking yours. Everybody thinks that if they see it on the internet and they're allowed and they can post on it, it's theirs. It's like, no. Allie says, you took the nothing burger very well. I've never followed someone like you, Whiskey Cowboy, and it was interesting. Oh, yeah, that was thank you. I don't know how to take that. Thanks. No, I'm a straightforward guy. I'll let you know. I'm going to say it again. I'm just sorry. I speak good old fashioned horse sense. You know, common wisdom from years past. Unfortunately, it's not as common now as it used to be. And I've imparted things. I've said stuff on the show that you said you'd never heard anybody say before, and it hits me. It hits me right here. It's like, what a shame. I am so sorry. There should have been a man in your life like me when you were growing up, when you were younger, in your formative years into your early 20s and stuff. There should have been somebody like me. Because back in the day, I'm a very common person. There's nothing special about me. Nothing. There was 50 billion of me. It's the way men were. But, yeah. Judy says, true story. Yeah. It's just, that's the way men were. I don't think uniquely. I don't think, Allie says, I was not slamming you at all. I wouldn't do that. No, I know, I'm fucking with you. I'm a little more perceptive than that. You just opened up the door and let me run with it. No, do that. I like your commentary in your show. Well, thank you. It's not like other shows. I try to explain. It's like a bunch of old friends sitting around, just having a good time. Folks need a laugh. It doesn't have to be, we got to deal with politics and social issues every fucking show, every minute. No, we'll deal with them. That's fine. We'll deal with them. But we got other things to talk about. Life. Enjoying each other's company. Yeah. Allie said, you remind me of Grandpa DeWitt and my dad. Well, good. Good. I guess they should have talked to you, and they should have said more of the things that I said, though. But yep. We're almost done with this next month. Can you imagine that shit? We're almost done another month. Holy crap. I'll be getting my coasters out there to the wood shop this week. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Got to get that site. I got to get that site running. Now, like I said, the good thing is I can start selling products before my site's running, because I can just send somebody an email invoice and go, here's a link to your invoice, just pay it. I just figure out the shipping costs. Allie said they probably did, but being an angsty teen, I probably didn't listen. That could be true. That could be true. Yep. That could be true. So, no aspersions on them. Coffee. Again, tonight's coffee is hazelnut cream. The missus goes, hey, I made you some hazelnut cream. I said, hey, that's what you made the last show. She's like, no, I did not. I said, yes, you did. She goes, no, I made you pistachio cream. I said, no, you made me hazelnut cream. I'm not going to leave it up there very long because I don't know if it's in focus. I keep track of every show. March 18th, 2026, Wednesday, hazelnut cream, New England brand. March 22nd, 2026, Sunday, hazelnut cream, New England brand. Judy says, I want the first edition horse coasters. Oh, the Celtic horses? The Celtic design? And Allie says, so when are you taking orders? I'm taking orders when I get some ready to sell. That's all I can tell you. I will not sell something that I don't already have it made and ready to ship. Week, 2 weeks, something like that. Look about 2 weeks out. Judy says those and the new ones. Oh, but that's first and second edition. That's first and second edition. So what, you want one of each? Is that where you're going to get a set of each? I'm also going to, like I said, I'm going to offer folks the coaster stands. And they're going to be square based. 4 dowels coming up out of it. The height of either 4 or 8 coasters. Now, there's something I got to tell you. If you want an 8 coaster stand, and you get both editions, you get one set of the Celtic horse and one set of, we'll call it the realistic horse, or the sunflowers, because any of the round ones, they're pretty much the same. They're not exact, but they're pretty much. But remember, the new horse head is slightly oval. So they'll still fit in the stand, but if you stack them up, you'll know the difference. There's a difference. But yeah, if somebody wanted three sets, if they wanted 2 of the same, they could get a stand for 8 and a stand for 4, or they can get 3 stands of 4. Allie says, Laurel, thank you for your kind words tonight. What the hell? I didn't see Laurel say any kind words. What did I miss? What did I miss? Judy says yes, and the sunflowers after that. Yeah, I mean, you could get one of each. If you want to get like one set per month, I don't care. As long as I got them in stock, I'll send them out. Allie says, Peggy C. Thank yous. What the fuck? Were you gals having some sort of a conversation that I couldn't see? Laurel says, Allie, you are welcome. I will message you later with some information. Yeah, good. You take care of her. You take care of her. But yeah, I'd recommend get it all out. Unless there's a medical reason why you can't, get it all out. Saves you a lot of problems. Sometimes women have to go back in to get other stuff removed later. And like Laurel said, you leave some stuff in, you're running some other risks. So, Allie says, when we were talking about my hand and my upcoming procedure. Oh. Well, hell, I just thought people were talking. Allie, you must have a bunch of rude people around you. This is just talk. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, so I'm offering up as many different options as folks can have. And like I said, I got some flights. I got two sizes. I'll tell you, I got two sizes of flights that I'm going to be working on, a 3 and a 5. Now I think I'm going to call like the 3 of the intimate flight. And a 5 is a standard. Flights come in either 3, 4, or 5 usually, but usually 3 or 5. They just look better that way. Now, a flight, you can get flights of beer, too. It's glasses, and it's different drink in each glass. So I'm going to make the intimate flights and a full set of flight. So it'll be a 3, sets of 3, and sets of 5. Now, the reason I'm going to do 3, and most of the time you don't find 3s out there. You can buy them. Most of them are all 5s. It's like, what if you... Unless you got a shit ton of whiskey, a flight of 5 is a lot of fucking whiskey for you and buddies, because everybody's got their own flight. So if you've got like a buddy over and you do 2 flights, one for your buddy, one for you, well, that's 10 pours of whiskey and 5 different types of whiskey. Or 5 different whiskeys. So you can do 5 bourbons or 5 ryes or whatever, 5 Irish, 5 Scotch. Or you can do a 3 and you can do like a bourbon, rye, Scotch, or a bourbon, Irish, rye, or you know what I mean? You only need 3. Allie said, Jim is missing all the good shit tonight. He is still sleeping. Well, his loss. So, yeah, I think that for the average, if you've got, like, let's say you have 3 flights. So it's you and 2 other people. That's only 9 pours of whiskey. 3 different types of whiskey. 3 pours of whiskey. Versus 3 flights of 5, that's a lot more whiskey. So I think the intimate flights would probably do most people better. Allie says, bourbon is really good with eggnog. The hell are you doing? You're really trying to insult me. You're trying to get my heckles up. Bourbon is really good with eggnog. Bourbon is really good. You know what bourbon's good with, the best with? A glass. Bourbon and a glass. Nah, drink your bourbon any way you want. Here's another thing. I don't like bourbon in my sauces either. I've done that. I've done bourbon sauces, and I just prefer to drink it. I prefer to drink it. Somebody sent me the other day, hey, do you got Bird Dog, what was it, Bird Dog, brown sugar and maple or some shit like that? Like, have you tried that? And I'm like, yeah, I don't drink flavored whiskeys. They're called liqueurs. I'm not a whiskey liqueur kind of guy. If it is a flavored whiskey, I'd rather not have it. I just want a good straight whiskey. Now, I do have a Bird Dog on my shelf. Tip of the hat to my sister. She got me she got me as like a birthday gift a couple years ago. Bird Dog apple. Bird Dog apple. And I think I opened it. I was going to say, it's not even opened. I think I opened it. I always open them up, smell it. Put the cork back in, put it on the shelf. That's where she sits. I'm not a flavored whiskey guy. I like whiskey with good vanillas or good maples or good brown sugars, good molasses, but it's got to be a natural flavor that comes from the aging process in the barrel. Not an added flavor afterwards. Unless you're talking about Thunderball. Is it Thunderball? The hell's that? Hot? It's the little hot whiskey shit. Is it Thunderball? Thundercracker? Thunderball? Thunder Cheeks? Let's go hot whiskey. The hell's that called? I'm getting hot toddy and all this other shit. Is it cinnamon whiskey? Well, they do have a cinnamon Fireball. Here we go. Fireball. Cinnamon whiskey. Thunderball. Fireball. Cinnamon whiskey. No, I don't drink that shit either. Because, yeah, Laura goes Fireball. Right. Cinnamon. Yeah. That's for, like, getting drunk. That's for, like, taking shots of it and nobody tastes it. No, fuck that. I sip my whiskey. I nose my whiskey. I sip my whiskey. I enjoy the flavors of my whiskey. The missus is she's decent with nosing. Laurel says I no longer drink that stuff. Yeah. The missus is decent nosing. I've seen far worse. She can't taste it though. She said it's like, yeah, I can sit with her and I can dissect the notes with her. I'll nose and tell her, okay, hold the glass this way, sniff it that way, do this, change nostrils, do that. You smell it? Do you find it? I let her know where it is. There it is. You smell it? Okay. So she can pick it apart. But then when she drinks it, she's like, I just taste alcohol. And that's fine. That's fine. We were out. This is how good she is. We were out for our drive yesterday. And we were driving. She goes, do you need to stop in at the liquor store? It's like, baby, I got whiskey. I could always use some more. I was running kind of low. I could use some more. There's a couple I can use, but it's like, no, I got whiskey. But it was nice she asked. But yeah, I'm not a liqueur kind of guy. And if it's a rye, I don't like botanicals or herbals. Allie says, I prefer hard ciders. Those don't make me sick. I like Jim's Hard, isn't it Jim's? Jim's Hard, lemonade and stuff like that. I like that. I like that on a hot day. Oh, but I like a good whiskey sour on a hot day too. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I need to make some when I start doing my glass engraving. Mike's, thank you, not Jim's. Mike's hard lemonade. Thank you. I'm going to have to get some rocks glasses too, because you serve a whiskey sour in a rocks glass. I have rocks glasses, but I don't use them very, very often. I use them when the missus makes me a whiskey sour. She makes good whiskey sours. I like whiskey sours. That's a grown man's lemonade. It's a whiskey sour. Coming right behind that, a young man's lemonade is a Mike's Hard Lemonade. But a whiskey sour, that's a grown man's lemonade. Love a nice whiskey sour on a hot day. Oh, I just sit out there on the front porch and put the feet up on the railing. Lean back a little bit. And just kind of swirl my whiskey sour in the glass. And take a sip of it. Listen to the heat bugs. Ellie says, remember Bartles and James wine coolers? My mom let me sip some as a teen. Yeah, they had those. And then they got Seagram's, has them as well. Have you tried Mike's Harder Lemonade? I have not. I've only seen their hard lemonade, not their harder lemonade. I just tried their hard lemonade. I like their, is it cranberry? What is it? What's their other one they have? Not cranberry. It's raspberry. Raspberry's good too. Peggy says it's time to call it a day. Good night all, and thank you, John. You're most welcome, Peggy. Thank you for joining the show. Judy says it's good. Well, I'll have to try it then. Laurel says good night, Peggy. Sleep well. Oh, speaking of that, I've been meaning to tell you, but I didn't say it. Remember, last Monday, I was contacted by that former congressman's representative, and he was all hot and bothered to get him on my show. And then by Wednesday night, I'd researched him and I shared what I found with you folks. And then Thursday morning, I'd sent him off a nice letter. I'm sure some of you haven't seen that. Let me read you the letter that Let me read you the letter. I thought that I did. I thought I was being nice. Okay. Where's the letter? Where's my letter? I posted it in the back room. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, this is what I wrote. I said, Benjamin, I have looked into former U.S. Congressman Bob Inglis and Republic EN, and I have to decline having him on my show. Thank you for the offer, but it simply won't be a good fit for myself or my audience. I wish you the best, John the Whiskey Cowboy. I thought that was pretty good. And do you know what his reply to me was? Did I tell you what his reply was? Anybody want to guess what his reply was? Laurel says most excellent. I thought it was nice. I thought it wasn't curt, but it was to the point and polite, civil. Anybody want to guess what his response was? Thanks anyway. Good guess. Good guess. That would have been a good one. Yeah, nothing. I ain't got a response back from him. Not a response back. Not a one. Judy says defensive. No, not a response. Did not reply to me. Did not reply to me. I mean, we had shot back 3 or 4 emails, rapid fire, that Monday. Laura's a shocker, not like, oh. I was expecting him to come back. Hey, what's wrong? Tried to make the sale, and it was like, I was ready for him. It's like, yeah, this isn't something you can sell yourself into. Allie says your response was perfect in my opinion. Oh, I think so too. I think it was fine. Thank you. Direct to the point. Not rude. It's like, your guy's batshit crazy. Again, like I said, I don't care if you don't want to vote for Trump. If you say you're a lifelong Republican and you don't want to vote for Trump, I'll respect you. That's fine. Even if it's going up against Harris. And you just, I can't support Trump. Fine. But if you say I'm a lifelong Republican and because Trump is untrustworthy and blah, 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 I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris, you're batshit crazy. You get no respect out of me. It's one thing not supporting Trump. It's another thing casting your vote. It's one thing canceling out your vote by not voting. It's another thing giving your vote to a liberal, leftist Democrat. And you say you were a lifelong Republican, you're a turd muncher is what you are. You're a turd muncher. And you know what turd munchers are? They're full of shit because they do nothing but munch turds. It's like I can respect somebody not wanting to vote for somebody. I can. It may not be a good I've not voted for Trump in the past. But this time around, Judy says, that's absolutely disgusting. Could you imagine if she and Walt said, yeah, it's like, you don't go, I don't like Trump. That's cutting off your nose to spite your face. That is the literal definition. I'm willing to burn down our fucking country because I don't like Trump. It's like, you're fucking stupid. Crazy. And then the whole climate change thing. No, sorry. It's already been proven to be a crock of shit. Most of the data that they had was faulty data. It was faulty data. And we're still not as warm as we should be. We're on the upswing. We were on the upswing whether fucking people were alive or not. It's the Earth cycles. It's the heating and cooling cycles. And there's nothing you can do about it. That doesn't mean that you can't be a good steward to the planet. I'm an environmentalist, okay? Which means I care about the environment. The planet, the environment's the outside. It's where we all live. It's where us and the animals live. That's what I care about. The planet, the fucking planet's going to shrug us off like fucking fleas. Judy says, and if it were true, we would have all been right. Every single prediction that they have made has been wrong. And in fact, the complete opposite's fucking happened. So, no, it's bullshit. It's a way of controlling people. You can't control Mother Nature. You can't control the environment. You can't control the global temperatures. Mother Nature can fart and put more shit into the air, and does on a regular basis, than mankind has since the dawn of fucking recorded history for man. We got volcanoes that are erupting in the ocean's floors all the time. And that shit's coming up through the water and then being released. We got fucking volcanoes exploding all over the world. And you're worried about cars? You're worried about fossil fuels? Fuck you. Also, the whole thing of fossil fuels, I'll say, there's no such thing as fossil fuels. The term came from like, oh, it's compacted bones and vegetation and it turns to oil. It was a theory. It doesn't work that way. The oil that we have is not made of dinosaur bones and vegetation. Petroleum, oil, is something that we have on our planet. Tar, oil, it's stuff we have. It's there. It wasn't made over time. It's there. It wasn't from squishing plants. It was there. So the only thing fossil about it is, we still call it fossil fuels. I get it. It's a colloquial. But it was always there. We just learned how to extract it. Laurel says it cracks me up. The glaciers, etc., are melting. The icebergs are going to raise the sea level. Does the water in your glass rise when the ice melts in your glass? Yeah, no. Because it doesn't work that way. Because the ice is displacing. It's always going to be the same level. But I get your point. Yeah. It doesn't work the way they were saying. Now, well, the glaciers would... The icebergs, okay, the better thing is the icebergs, but glaciers and icebergs are different things. But even at that, it doesn't work that way. And they go, oh, we're losing the glaciers, they melt and then they work their way back forward again and they melt. There's photographic evidence of that. And it's even within the time period of photography. I mean, we've seen this. It's not... It doesn't, yeah. And it takes a fucking lot of water to make the oceans rise 1 inch. People have no idea the scale of the amount of water. 1 inch. 1 fucking inch. Because what you have to do is you have to go, okay, you have to add 1 inch of water on all the fucking ocean. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. That's why we don't see cities being inundated with rising waters. What we see is cities like down in Louisiana that didn't have the proper freaking breaks and walls put in get flooded when there's a major hurricane. You don't see that shit in like freaking... I'm tired. That country's got most of the country's underwater, but they got the dikes and shit like that. The Statue of Liberty at the same level from a pitch. Right. It hasn't fucking changed. It changes during high water and high tide and low tide. Is it Denmark? What's that fucking country that's got all the dikes and shit? The Netherlands. Dutch dikes keeping the Netherlands dry for 700 years. Said Holland. What's between Holland and the Netherlands? Is the Netherlands Holland? Could be Holland, because I don't think Holland's a country, is it? Is Holland the... Yeah, it's... Is Holland a country? Wait a minute, let's see here. Yeah, it's the same country. The Netherlands is Holland. The Netherlands consist of 2 provinces, North and South Holland. So yeah, same country. Holland, the Netherlands. Netherlands. The nether regions. Did you just call them? Hey, the Whiskey Cowboy, he's insulting those Holland people. He called them the nether regions. He called them just a bunch of taints. They tain't real. No, I did not say that. Holland, the Netherlands, the nether regions. But yeah, they built that shit back 700 freaking years ago. And they did it right. The engineers didn't do it right outside of freaking Baton Rouge. And they wondered why their city went underwater. Well, you didn't do it right. But it wasn't because of the rising seas. Dang it. Dang me, take a rope and hang me from the highest tree. Honey, don't you weep for me. Mm-hmm. Well, it's after quarter after. Did we miss anything on the show? Was there something somebody wanted to say? So we can shut this down. Get started on Monday morning. Next show, Wednesday evening. Same time, same place. See how Meta and Facebook is taking it hard to the Cowboy. Taking it hard. Allie says, good night, everyone. Thank you. WC. It's a water closet. She called me a turlet. But you're welcome. Judy says, good night, all. Y'all. Good night, y'all. Laurel says, good night, all. Sleep well. I think Kay left. He didn't jump back in. And I don't know I don't know whether or not Gus saw the show, but prayers go out to Gus. I'll be calling him if I don't hear from him by midday tomorrow. I'll give him a call. I have a feeling he's going to give me a call. Allie's laughing again. Allie's laughing again. What the hell's that song? Again. It's a country song. It's back in the, I think, early 70s. Something again. The gal sang it. Is it Tanya Tucker? I don't know. Let me see this again. Let's see here. Country song. Again. Not together again. It's again. Country again. No. Country song. Again. Female. She's single again. That's Janie Freaky. I don't think that's it, but it could be. Let's see here. Maybe single again. We're going to find out here.
This really happened in our business.
Guitar and sang "Rolling on a River." Never moved to Nashville, wanting a shot at me up and
start singing
to it. It goes. I just gotta tell you what I saw last night in this place with the smile. Man watched as she swayed on by, the way she down with her lawyer, and I knew what was going on. She's single again. Hold on to your me.
Yeah, that ain't it. Now I'm going to have to try to find that song. Now you got me going. I'll try to find it, and I'll post it up. I'll post it up in the back room for y'all when I find it. It's something again. It's in my head. It's either Loretta Lynn or Tanya Tucker or somebody like that. I'll find it. Dang it. Okay. With that, I'm gonna close it down. Thank you all for joining the show. Next show Wednesday, same time, same place. Follow me on Facebook. Say hey. I'll post up when I get this song. I'll post it up in the background for y'all. More goodies for the show crew. And with that, let's see here. Where was I? Here we go. Some outro music. God bless and take care.